just like one of my favorite people ever. So he's everything that you need, man. He's a friend. He's the best producer you could imagine. He's like the best drummer you could imagine. He's just an all around like dope guy, perfect for the situation that I was in. Everything just like hopefully I'm hoping to get like a little biopic in a couple of years of like my life because I really want people to see how seamless everything worked together when it didn't seem like it had any correlation. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so many bad things in my life, all the way down to the best things in my life, all just like work together to get me where I am here, and hopefully to get me places in the future. But yeah, I always tell everyone it's my favorite Blink song is Dark Side. It's a fire song.
Mine's Adam's song.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm an old school Blink 182.
I get it. I kind of like the new. They're still working on stuff. Like they had a different lead singer and everything. Like Tom, is his name Tom? I think. I don't know, something he left or whatever.
Mark Hoppus was the lead singer.
Yeah. And so they've been doing a bunch of different stuff. Like it's just so cool. And now I kind of get to have that like Blink vibe. Like So What was such a Blink song. You know what I mean? Like it was such a vibe of bringing that new 2020 like spin on it.
Yes.
With like the trap bass and like the hi-hats, like it's fun, dude. Me and Travis are just having a blast. Like we'll be in the studio and we'll hear it and we'll look at each other and we'll be like, dude, that is fire. And it's awesome.
Speaking of fire, Angels and Demons, we started playing that on Jammin' 92 a few weeks ago. It is one of our most liked songs that we play. We have our Jammin' 92 app. You can give it thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
One of the most liked songs that we play. Download the Jammin' 92 app, man. You can hear it.
No, definitely, dude. I 100% will. That's such a blessing, bro. Like, yeah. I don't even know how to, like, explain. Like, I haven't even heard my song. Like, my team tells me everywhere that it's being played, And so, like, but for some reason, I always miss it. So that would be dope to hear it, like, on the radio.
Yeah.
It's just, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just so amazing, bro. Like, I'm just so blessed. And, like, this is really just the beginning. Like, Angels and Demons was my second single, and the fact that I've had this type of response this quick is, like, way out of my hands. Like, I mean, it's just so amazing. Like,
yeah. Just so you know, Jammin' 92, we are a top 40 CHR station. So you got a hit on your hands, man. I see big things for Angels and Demons. And it's a killer song, man. It's so good. I listen to it every day and I listen to it every night. I'm not even lying.
Dude, thank you so much, man. I'm just trying to bring back, I want rock to be comfortable for people to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
I dig the whole alt-pop vibe.
Yeah.
And when you hear one of those songs on a top 40 station, I get excited for it.
Yeah, it's like crazy, isn't it? That's what we were worried about for a while when I first started releasing, because they were like, we don't know if we can push it to top 40. But obviously it's working, so that's amazing to hear, dude. I love it. My mom's in here. What's up, Mom?
Hi, Jaden's mom.
My mom's the best mom of all time. Like, she's literally my angel. I love her. So.
You have an amazing son, so.
She's probably like, she goes on these things and then she just like cries. She's like, oh, my baby.
Oh, she loves you.
Yeah, dude, she's the best. She's awesome.
Hey, Jaden, if you could collaborate with any two current artists, who would they be?
Current artists, Lil Uzi and Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had that in the bag for a while. I've wanted that to happen for like, I'll always want it to happen until it does. And even when it does, I'll still be like, I want it to happen again. Just because Justin Bieber's the reason I started singing. Like I told you about the Never Say Never movie. After I watched that, dude, I had like the really like swoopy hair, like more than now. Like it just like fell and it was like blonde. So I was like, that's literally me. Like I could do this. Like I could do all that. And so he's the reason I started singing. I started singing after I saw that movie. And so definitely Justin Bieber. And then Lil Uzi, dude, like there's just something about him. He's literally a fucking rock star. Like I don't care what anyone says. Like yeah, his music is just so culture shifting almost. Like if people actually take the time to listen to it, it's just so different than anyone. And I think that you put Little Uzi on any song and that is automatically like a #1 hit. Like shout out Uzi. That's literally the man. It's fantastic. So definitely Justin Uzi.
What am I gonna ask you next? What was your first reaction hearing your song on the radio for the first time? Your first single, what was your reaction when you heard it on the radio for the first time?
Dude, it was like it's like, how is that possible? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? Like I just don't even know, dude. Like with my life, I genuinely thought I was going nowhere my senior year of high school, and like had no aspirations really. Even I was going through like a really hard time, and just like a lot. My whole entire life, it was like mixed between people telling me I was gonna be like the biggest thing ever, and then people telling me I was never gonna make it anywhere. You know what I mean? So, after a while, you usually our tendencies as humans is to like start listening to the negative. So I was in my senior year, like, dude, I'm not going anywhere, and I lived in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and like, it just seemed like I was gonna be stuck there. And then literally, a year and a half, a year later, it's like I don't even know, dude. I just got to be grateful. That's all I can do. And I just try to say it as much as I can and to everyone I can. That's like being grateful gets you everywhere, dude. I never want to underappreciate anything that's happened because this doesn't happen for anybody, bro. Like it really doesn't. And that's what I got to remember. It's just I'm living a dream right now.
You're so happy. I can totally tell. Like
Yeah.
every time I ask you a question, you just come back with this smile. Like I could tell
Yeah,
you're
dude.
grateful, and I love it, man. Um, we had some listeners send in some questions, and
Absolutely.
we picked 3 questions from one listener. Her name is
Perfect.
Jessica. She's on here right now. So
Shout
say
out
hi.
Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Her first question was, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. That is uh that is like probably one of my favorite questions I've ever heard. That's what people don't understand is like one. I'd like to say that growth, like people say that people don't change, and that's like if you're not changing, then you're not really living. Like that's just not how it is. Like every day should be an opportunity for you to learn a lesson, and I think that something I would tell myself is don't run away from pain. That's what a lot of people do. They try to like escape it, and the reality is you can take it whatever way you want, but you just can't escape pain. It's everywhere. It's just how the world is. If it, relatively like the size of it, it could be down to stubbing your pinky toe or like losing someone really close to you. But the point is like you can't escape it. So what you can do is decide how it changes you. And so for big portion of my life, I let pain destroy me. Like I let that be what defined me. And reality now where I'm at is like I let pain teach me a lesson and actually push me towards like life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it really is kind of like a crossroads of letting pain either destroy you or letting pain change you for the better because it really can. And also just to love people, dude. Like I was really selfish and prideful like most of my life, and it took me like losing everything um, to realize that the only thing that really matters is like loving people, is like human interaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything else fades away. Money fades away. Clothes fade away. Like drugs, like anything that anyone can try to fill their life with. But love is the thing that you know is eternal. And so you just got to really care about people and care about their souls. And when you do that, dude, you'll find yourself going down the right road. It just gives you such wisdom when you walk in love. So that's probably what I would tell myself.
I dig that, man. I dig
Yeah,
that. That's good advice.
yeah.
Her second question is, what is your ultimate favorite lyric from one of your songs?
From one of my songs. Ooh, and when you
From
first
one
started
of
to say
your
that, I thought you
songs.
meant of all time, and I was like going straight to Juice WRLD. But man, I have a lot of stuff that a lot of people haven't heard. Obviously, like I have 3 songs out. So, but I don't know. I really liked Angels and Demons because everyone thinks Angels and Demons is kind of like a love song, I guess, or something, but it's not. Like I'm talking, I say, because obviously, like the main line is like, like fuck me like a rock star, but and I after like releasing it, I kind of like was mad because I don't want people to think I'm talking about like having sex. Like that's not it. Like I'm talking about this like mental war I was going on between my mind. So I probably have to go to the I don't know if it's like the end of a verse, I guess, yeah, because we kind of changed like the structure of it all, but it's like um he goes, everybody says that I'm falling. Take another line, I'm calling. I'm so sick of the nonsense. I'ma dive into the mosh pit. And he goes, I don't really think it's a problem, right? I don't really think I'm the problem, and then me plus me is a problem. One gunshot, I could solve them. So right there was like probably the most intense line of the song because I was going back to when I was like really, really depressed and I was talking to myself. And this is what you do when you're like, when you're fighting like depression or like anxiety and stuff. Like you'll be looking at something and you'll be like, that's not even a problem. And then you're like, wait, is it a problem? And then you start thinking of like, oh, it's my problem. Like I'm the problem. And it's just like this war that I had and I know a lot of people have in their heads. And then they ultimately get to the point where they're like, oh, maybe I should just end it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was really just there in my life, and I think that's the most powerful thing that I've put out so far for like released songs. But I'll tell you that "Pray," my next song, is oh my gosh, dude, I'm so excited about it because I'm just about being really authentic. You know what I mean? All of my music, like it's really fun. That's what I'm really tried to mirror from Juice World is he talked about very real pressing issues in his life and other places, but made it very like uplifting. Like the melodies of the things were so easy to listen to. And so that's what I've been doing. That's why I love when people actually look at the lyrics of my songs. It's like almost a completely different like flip. But this one, the melodies and everything match up. And in Pray, it's really cool. It's I don't know if anyone because I haven't released the whole version yet, like anywhere. So at the beginning it says, I pray to God, let me die in my sleep, because that was kind of like a prayer before when I was in a really dark time. And then the second half of the song goes, I pray to God I don't die in my sleep. So like those two lines, I think really hit because, that's kind of the hope we have. Like once it happens, once you get to that dark place, and if people could see the effect that would happen afterwards, they'd be saying the opposite prayer, like I pray to God I don't die.
Yeah.
And I think that's just really powerful for people to see. So I'm really excited about that release. Like the music video is insane. It's gonna be like a little short film. It's gonna go stupid. It's really here to just raise awareness for people that are going through a really hard time. And I haven't really seen any artists do that since Logic, with his Suicide Hotline song, which was just amazing. And so I'm really trying to bring back artists talking about real issues. You know what I mean? Not just like love stories or like getting money and like doing drugs.
Like truth. Stuff. You want to bring truth to the music.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. I want to bring truth to music. That's all I want.
I love it. Last question from Jessica. Where is your dream place to perform?
Oh my gosh, this is a good question. A lot of people would say Madison Square Garden, but I want to like sell out like 100,000 person like stadiums, not even stadiums. Like I want to do, like I just envision like Woodstock or DMX. You remember DMX? Like when his concerts, like where you just see like a sea of people. That's what I would want to do. So maybe like an outdoor festival type thing. Coachella would be really dope. Anywhere that like people can just come by like the thousands and thousands, because I know that when I perform and because I'm just kind of like a perfectionist in that way, I will only have a concert that is breeding like good energy. Like I want people to go to my concerts and then leave and feeling like a new person. Because that's kind of how I was with Juice World. Like he was the first concert I ever went to, and it just changed my life. And so I want people to go there. I want grown men to come, not expecting anything, and like be crying because like they like because I'll just have songs that would just talk about real shit. And then I also want, I know this sounds kind of like freaky, but I just want people to like cry, and then I want some people to be bleeding because they accidentally got bumped into each other, like moshing. And
you just want all different emotions to come out.
Exactly. That's exactly how it is. And I just think that I want it to be a place where people can let loose. So I know I kind of digressed on a different topic, but probably like an outdoor festival type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Real quick, I want to play a fun game I came up with. I call it Jammin' 92 this or Jammin' 92 that. Okay, so I'm going to list two things. There's three things on here at one question, but you'll see what I'm getting at. So, cats or dogs?
Cats.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
As far as colors go, blue or green?
Green.
Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck?
Donald Duck.
Math or English?
English.
Ice cream in a cone or in a cup?
Cone.
Flavor, chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Baseball or football?
Football.
Comedy or dramas?
Oh, that's hard. Comedies. I just love comedies.
Okay. As far as gum goes, do you prefer minty or bubble gum?
Bubble. Of course.
Favorite season, summer or fall?
That's hard. I love fall. I don't know. It puts me in a really good mood.
Okay. Last question. Did you have fun being on our Instagram live today?
I did. It was awesome. It was actually really good. I've been on a lot of lives. I think this has been the best one so far. I'm not gonna cap. No disrespect to anybody, but I love the game you had set up. That was fun.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. It was so much fun having you on here. Everybody, Jaden Hossler, JXDN, thank you so much for coming into our.
Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Everyone, like us on Instagram at 92CLE. Download the app, and you can hear Angels and Demons on Jammin' 92 because, like I said, it's one of our most liked songs. So we're not going to pull it
that right now, dude. I love that. Thank you for supporting me, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Jaden. Have a great night, man, and we'll see you soon. Good luck.
Adios.
Bye.